interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Warning: the following program contains explicit language and mature content. It is not meant for the easily offended. So if you are an emotional pussy, please refrain from listening. Thank you and enjoy.
Back at it, the Words on Fire podcast. It's your boy Cujo, my man Jules.
Yeah.
Remember, follow us on the Instagram if you already have. That's probably how you found us at the Words on Fire podcast. We have a TikTok, supposedly.
Tic-tac.
Yeah. I've gotten in touch with our IT department, and by IT department again, I mean my 13-year-old son. He's the one that runs all this shit. And
He runs it.
Yeah, he told me we have a Facebook, so that was pretty fucking cool.
Oh, wow.
I was like, how long we had? He's like, about 3 years. I was like, well, that's fucking interesting to know now. That's always good, dude. Remember, also follow us on YouTube. If you're hearing us, that way you can see us, or if you're seeing us, you can hear us through all the audio on Spotify, Amazon, all audio podcast platforms, and all that good shit. Today we got a guest, goes by the name of Michael. Owner, I guess I could say CEO, right, of Anthony Design Creative. Is that right?
Yes.
All right, Mike. Don't be scared, bro. We just pretend you're at a bar talking to a bunch of dudes who just don't know shit. All right, Mike. So talk to me, dude. What is Anthony Design Creative?
Well, it's mostly video and photo services. I'm also a certified drone pilot, so I do aerial photography and video. And started doing weddings and portraits, and now I'm more focused on business content.
How do you become a certified drone pilot?
You have to either go to a class either at college, or you can just get the book. Get the book and study. I studied. Took me like 2 weeks to study. And then you have to take a Part 107 test, certified test. It's a room by yourself, and then you answer questions. What I studied
for a drone, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
all right.
I mean, this isn't like a drone that drops bombs and shit, though.
No.
It can if you want it to, right?
That's military, but no, this is more for just video viewing. Recording in the
it's like a fighter pilot and a regular pilot.
Passenger pilot.
Passenger pilot.
Yeah, that's a different.
Passenger pilot.
Wait a minute. So I've never heard of. So do you ever use that as a pickup line? I'm a fucking pilot. I'm a certified pilot.
I've been called. I'm looking for the dronist. Oh, okay.
The dronist?
Yeah, the dronist.
You're pretty nice with your fingers. Right. You can control shit.
It almost sounds like a pianist, but it's not.
Yeah, everybody sounds like a penis. no. Is that what he said? Is that what he said? That's what I heard.
Plays a piano.
Oh,
pianist.
What'd I say?
Pianist.
What'd I say? Same shit. No?
Same but different.
Same but different, yeah.
Exactly.
Dude, I bet you get all kinds of pussy. You're like, you know what? I'm a certified pilot.
No.
Of a drone?
No. I'm happily married, so.
But you could if you wanted to.
Just the fact that you know that you could is the fun part.
Yeah, photographer.
Right? Taking pictures.
See, you could film porn.
Yeah.
And then aerial porn.
Porn? There we go.
Yeah.
That's break into the industry. Damn.
So
we're giving you all.
We can make El Paso the porn mecca, the new one.
The aerial porn mecca.
Yeah, freestyle.
It'll probably be in a 4K high quality or something.
Oh, fuck yeah. And now if you can make it scratch and sniff, that would be some shit.
I zoomed in right before he died.
So all right, so how many people have like certifications for drone pilots? Like I assume it's those probably like you, like a 13-year-old and some other little kid that are trying to learn the fuck is going on. Like
I'm not sure what the
how many people when you went to go get the test? Were there a lot of fucking people that are doing this shit? Or
when I went, it was just people that were learning. Like it was a Joe's. I believe it was Joe's flight school, but it was a classroom where they were teaching them how to actually learn about the pilot license, where you actually fly a plane. But that day I was only scheduled, and I was only one that I know of that I was scheduled to do a test for that because I scheduled it.
Okay, so what is this pilot or the license come like? What's the benefit of it? Of having the license and not just going out there and doing your own fucking thing?
It's to know and to appreciate the rules of like to know that what's right and wrong when flying it out there, to be aware of certain things like the weather and not to just fly it over people without permission. And
Kind of like a kite, right?
yeah, maybe like a kite. Yeah, like a kite. Yeah, yeah. No, you have to just to be aware of.
I'm a
the
kitus.
different. Yeah, kitus. But you have to just be aware of it, the rules and regulations, and not to be dumb about it.
Oh, but they don't test you on the actual flying. They just
no,
do the
it's
rules.
the rules and
Okay.
the areas that you're supposed to fly and to follow rules and stuff like that.
So all right. So this is like mind-boggling to me. So what are like some of the rules that and regulations that you have to follow?
Like say mostly like the airport, you have to be aware of the airport areas. Mostly everywhere in El Paso, Central, downtown, Central, close to a certain radius near the airport, you have to make sure that you're not in a no-fly zone. If you're in a no-fly zone, you're not authorized to fly. If you get caught flying it, they will track you, they will find you, and they will go to your door and tell you that.
But okay, so
The-
no fly zone would be.
By the airport?
Like if you fly it on the right next to the airport, they're gonna tell you can't.
Okay,
Well-
but downtown you're good.
Yes, you just have to make sure that there's no planes. It tells you on the app, like when you're flying, it tells you there's helicopters nearby. There's.
What if you're like by a hotel and you want to look at a room?
Oh, you can't do that.
Oh no,
Not
that's
allowed.
frowned upon, or is it illegal?
It's illegal.
Oh, okay.
It's illegal.
But what if it's like part of the shoot?
Yeah.
It's still no go?
Yeah.
Then you have to know that. Then you have to ask the hotel to tell them, you know what, who's gonna get permission and say who's gonna be up there.
Oh, you
Yeah.
have to get everybody's permission.
If
to-
it's
yeah.
involved someone that doesn't, let's say, some like if it's a person and they're not aware of it, they're
Yeah.
gonna-
Yeah.
If it's their privacy and for sure they're in a hotel, you have to.
It's
get
illegal,
permission.
but if you don't get caught, you're good, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, you don't wanna, because let's
Wow,
say
you're
they
good.
find.
I mean, but if
if you don't get caught, okay. But I mean,
Look at it the El Paso way, the Chicano way. Like, yeah.
it's kind of like let's say I've heard one time on the news where there was this man doing cheating on his wife.
My
and he
bad.
was at a stoplight, and then the photo took a capture of his, because he passed it or something.
The red light? Okay.
And then he sued them because
Fuck yeah. Get that
he
money.
got caught. Well, he got caught, but he still sued the Department of
Allegedly.
you know what?
It was alleged.
So it's
That-
kind
I
of
have a similar story to that. But it's a whole different thing. Happened in Phoenix.
So that's an example.
Yeah.
Holy
They could
shit.
sue me if they say, "Oh, well, why am I doing on the video?"
Yeah, I got in trouble because I was out too late and I passed the red light and they sent the ticket to my house. They were like, "You were supposed to be asleep." Oh, I was. Maybe I was sleep driving.
Sleep driving.
Sleep
That's
driving.
what it was. So how high do you usually get these drones flying out when you're doing your videography?
If you're near a city area, from usually it's 400 feet. If like say in Horizon and the boonies past Horizon, then if there's no fly zones or no classes, there's different classes like CDE and all that different letters. I can't remember on top of my head, but there's certain levels. So if it's usually from what I know though, it's the Horizon and far west side somewhere where you're allowed to fly it as high as you want because
Right.
there's no regulations there.
But usually, like, say for yourself or a photographer, like what's back or what's a good height? Because I mean, if you get up 400, I mean, how good could your picture be if you're that high?
You're
You know
at
what I
least
mean?
at least maybe a little around 200 or 100
Yeah.
feet.
Okay.
That's high as fuck.
400 is kind of like you don't
Yeah,
really
yeah.
see it.
It's high as fuck.
That's high as fuck.
Oh shit. So, how did you get into the whole photography and the whole fucking drone industry? How'd you get into this stuff?
So back in college, many years ago, maybe around 2002, 2003, I went to EPCC.
That's
Okay.
recent for us.
Yeah.
No, not 2003. I'm so sorry. It was 2000. I started college 2007, and then right around like second year, third year, I can't remember. I took a photography class. We learned film,
Okay.
processing film, how to put it on the paper, glossy paper, and all that good stuff.
Mhm.
Dark rooms, and then right before I left, they were gonna go in digital.
Okay.
So after that, I couldn't learn digital at the school, so I started learning on YouTube and all that stuff, and got my first digital camera a few years later. Started practicing. learn that you can manipulate it different on the computer. With film, you can only just process it by burning in the image. With the light, when you're processing, it's different.
Mm-hmm.
So you just started learning and practicing, and then a few years later, I started my business like 2020 or 2020.
Okay.
And
So
then-
during the pandemic?
Yes.
Ooh.
And I started really, trying to, I've been wanting to start my own business, so I started doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Registered it with the city as an LLC, and then started finding clients, taking on clients for portraits, and you start learning more and lighting and the different lighting techniques and with the flash and all that.
Okay. So, but what wanted you to get into photography? Is it just something that you just kind of fell on? Just like, I got to take an elective, so fuck it.
It was interesting. I found it interesting because there was different settings you could do. You could stop motion. You could stop water in the air. You could stop someone jumping in the air.
Mm.
And that was pretty cool because you could play around with it. And just the way the images turned out, I started doing black and white. So
Okay.
I just kind of started to appreciate them when I started learning about the different lenses and the different megapixels and all these different things of the cameras.
Mm-hmm.
You start to get hooked on the lenses and the way they produce different results, and it's more of the artistic side behind it.
Are you like a Canon guy, or are you a what's the other brand?
Sony? Sony?
Oh, you're Sony. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
my first really good camera was a Sony camera.
Yeah, because they stick to their brand. You know, Canon.
What's it?
and
Canon Rebel?
Nikon.
That was the Andre Agassi shit.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But
Fucking dating my
Sony?
Nobody knows who the fuck Andre Agassi is.
Yeah.
I do.
Do you?
Yeah.
All right.
He's married to Brooke Shields, right?
Yeah. There you go. That's probably his biggest accomplishment. He's married to Brooke
Nah, man, he
Shields.
was a badass. But
He
anyways,
was, but
his hair plugs just. That's a whole different thing.
yeah, it was. Oh shit. So, getting into the old school pictures now, do you think is that making a comeback now? Because now we have digital's everything, and everybody's got filters, and everybody fucking looks.
They say the iPhone camera now is as good as anything you could.
Not as good as the Samsung one, but
Oh,
there's
Well,
been tests.
wait, hold
Where-
that thought.
where you can
Today,
see-
it's Apple's dropping their new ones.
Are
so,
they?
Yeah.
No
today.
shit.
I think it's today, right?
Yeah, it's
Today?
today.
Cheap
Oh.
Apple plug.
Hopefully my shares go up. I bought a
That's a lot. That's an expensive ass fucking share though. So is the old school print? Do you think it's making a comeback yet?
I hear a lot of photographers from the community that the film is coming back. They have different film stocks, different. You can buy the old cameras. You use the new. If your film is connected to that camera, then you could still use shoot film, and shoot film is doing pretty good.
I've been seeing a lot of Polaroids. Like
Yeah.
even the
people,
new ones.
yeah.
Well, I know. Like our kids have those Polaroids now.
Yeah.
They got. I guess that's a good way to start. I guess with Polaroids. If you're starting to take,
Yeah.
if you're into pictures or whatever. If somebody's on their way into wanting to start getting into this field of photography or whatnot, what would you recommend to them to do to get the most bang for the buck as far as for getting into the game?
I would start off with something like a Sony A600 or something.
Is that a
something
point and
not
shoot?
to- point and shoot.
Yeah.
Practice your lighting. First, practice natural light. Start doing photos outside, doing street photography, and then you start. When you get comfortable with that, then you start learning the flash.
What's a decent point and shoot though? Like a decent like mid level. You don't want nothing crazy.
I believe I started with a Sony A6000.
Okay.
It was a mirrorless camera.
Okay.
A small format.
Small format. What does that mean? I have no idea.
So
You're
there's
talking
full
Chinese.
frame, and then there's a compact. The compact is it's like inside the camera there's like a little square and which captures your images. It's like a digital reader, kind of like the old school cameras, kind of like that. It's a shutter.
Okay.
So it's a little frame, and the full frame is a little bigger. So the full frame you get more quality, more detail. The small format cameras, they're smaller, like it's a smaller capture inside, so the detail's not as great.
Okay.
So
But
you
it's
want to
still
go with
pretty
the
good.
full.
You want to go with a full frame.
Full
But if
frame.
you're trying to save money, start with a small format cameras.
So when you're talking about lighting and whatnot, you said with natural lighting, how much, like, how can you change or help, I guess brighten or de-brighten, I guess, or darken, I guess is what's the fucking
De-brighten.
what's the word I'm looking for, or darken, like when you're outside, like how do you help control when it comes to your pictures as far as for natural lighting?
So for natural lighting, if it's too bright, then you want to increase your shutter speed and lower your ISO. ISO is like the amount of light intensity of the camera trying to pull in light, trying to force light in. That's the ISO, that intensity.
Dude, I remember about a camera. It fucked me all up because there's all these little settings, and then I take the picture, and it comes out fucked up. And and then I put like a quick set where like it's a default set, and it was like. It still comes out fucked up.
Yeah.
I don't know. It stresses me the fuck out. That's what I'm saying. I just want to take a picture of what I'm seeing right here.
Yeah.
Just the way I'm seeing
Capture
it, right?
the way you wanna see it.
The way I'm seeing
never
it.
gonna
And
happen.
it's not. It doesn't happen.
No. Your eyes have way more megapixels of the fucking than the actual any camera out there right now, with the exception.
It'd be
of like
dark as fuck, and I don't know. And I bought a decent camera.
whatever that is.
Yeah.
Like parentheses.
Yeah, well, I thought it was a decent. The pictures were just as fucked up as any other camera. You know what I mean?
And you have the fucking.
No, and then somebody I'm like, hey, am I on the right setting? And they're like, somebody usually will know around there if they're taking pictures, and then they just do the little. So, and then when I go inside, that picture's fucked up now. You know what I'm saying?
So you constantly got to take.
Yeah, you gotta. It's dude, fuck.
It's a lot.
It's a whole.
It's a lot to
yeah,
handle.
I give him credit, man. He knows. If that image could come out, you're doing good.
So for us novices that don't know what we're doing, like say nowadays everybody has their fucking phone out and they want to capture whatever the fuck. Is there a certain setting that we should set our shit to, just like a every day when you want to get the good pictures that we should set our phones to?
Well, usually on like if say you have an iPhone or whatever camera you have as far as a smartphone, then you will go into your settings, and usually there's a setting where like for Apple, you want to get the most compatible. There's high efficiency and most compatible. High efficiency is to save memory, so it's not so much data like memory.
Okay.
So that's the one that's
pixelated and
so
shit.
it's gonna look a little pixelated. If you go with the most compatible, then that was gonna give you the full. And then usually like when you go into your camera, on the top it'll ask, like it'll have like a RAW sign, RAW, and then you make sure you click on it to turn it on because it's usually off.
I love RAW. Yeah.
And then that RAW, like it'll actually, from what I know, it'll give you a digital negative, kind of like what you get a negative from film,
Yeah.
something like that. So it'll be a bigger file, and that digital negative you can take it to a photo editing software like Photoshop or your camera itself, your phone camera itself, in the editing section of it when you're trying to edit a photo, and then you could manipulate it more, the pixels more. You get most out of it.
I didn't know that. So
I didn't
just
know.
take that RAW and just click on RAW, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I didn't even know you could do any of that shit. Like you
What,
could edit,
RAW? You don't know you
could
can
edit
go
your
RAW?
phones.
No.
You could edit your fucking pictures.
Yeah, dude. And they have
Holy
like the
balls.
automatic and yeah.
Just goes to show how many pictures I fucking take. I don't fucking take any fucking pictures. Maybe that's my fucking problem. So videography, how long have you been into that?
Videography, I started maybe seriously like a year ago.
Okay, and why the upgrade? Is that like the next step in photography is going into videography, or is it just something else that you were like, hey, fuck it?
Well, a lot of photographers, businesses are in demand of video. So if you're doing photo, you might as well start practicing video right away, because that's the thing that businesses are asking for.
Okay.
And even for weddings, they want to capture memories. I mean, you can get so much out of a photo. You have to kind of be quick about it. With video, you just capture it as it happens, and it's something
So you
to-
do both at the same time? Like, damn. So you have
No, if you're gonna do both at the same time, you have to have a team to help you. If one's doing photography, the other one's doing video. If the client asks, "Hey, we want both," then you have to have both doing one and then the other doing the other.
Okay. So how do you usually have a team with you running?
Right now, I've the events I've done, I've had to tell them, you know what, if you want to do it, simultaneously, then I would have to hire someone. It would be more.
Well, I can help you out with like bachelorette parties or something. You know what I'm saying? I can help you out with that. I'll hold.
He does dance.
Yeah,
He does dance
and I do
also.
that on the side. Yeah. Get my bear costume on. We're good.
Have you ever heard of Dancing Bear?
No, I haven't heard it.
Well, Jules is the dancing bear in several videos.
Oh, nice.
Come on. If
You don't
look
recognize me, though.
No, you can't. It's got a bear head. Look up Dancing Bear when you get a chance on the internets.
On the internets, yeah.
You'll see Jules.
Yeah.
You won't notice the tattoos, but he covers them up due to he can't have identifying marks on him.
But you could tell it's me.
But you can tell it's him. So, what's some of the what's one of the coolest jobs you've done within the videography so far?
A music video. I was with a horse in a ranch.
What?
And
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Some
it was
guy
a-
went to jail for that. Not too long ago.
no. It was a western. It was a western.
Oh, okay.
A western hip hop Christian rap.
What?
Music video? Yeah.
Wait. This is
Hold
getting
on, man. He
weirder
just
and weirder.
fucked my world all up, man.
Hold on. Let's backtrack.
Yeah.
This. All right. So it was a horse in a video.
It was a
And
The guy's he was riding the horse.
So he was
Beginning.
country
Okay.
rapping, right?
Like, yeah, it was more. The song was more of hip hop, but then he wanted to have that style, that visual style, and then
Nas X, Lil Nas X,
Something like
that. Okay.
Oh, so
Okay.
it wasn't like
Oh.
fucking Willie Nelson busting or
but it wasn't like
What
that.
the
That
hillbilly
type of,
fuck?
It wasn't,
Not
but
that
it was had a
tone.
Christian twist to it, or you were saying, or
It was
he just
just
happened to
more-
be Christian.
Yeah, no, he's Christian, and
Oh.
his song is more the hip hop vibe that you feel, but not like Nas, no, not like that. It's just
there's
just a-
Christian hip hop.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Isn't that going completely against what hip hop?
No.
is?
It's not. It doesn't.
Oh,
There's no bad words or nothing. It's
Oh,
just-
then it's
not hip-hop.
That's not hip hop. You got to at least fucking.
that's just somebody
the
talking.
beat. The beat. It's the
It's
beat.
just somebody talking and speaking sermons and shit.
How many fucks are in this song? That's what I want to
There's
know.
got to be a minimum of 15 for it to count. So how'd you get involved with the Christian hip hop rap video? How'd that come about?
So I was looking for. I've never done a music video.
Mm-hmm.
I've never done one. I've done video. I just kind of started asking on a group, Facebook groups, and that were related to music in the community.
Mhm.
And I thought I had like maybe 10 inquiries, and then one finally, the guy got back to me. And well, actually, the first one I met was his partner, and I did a music video for him.
Mhm.
And then he had a song with the partner that I worked for the Western one.
Yeah.
And then he saw my work, and he worked with me one time, and then he asked me to do that.
His rap partner, right? Is
His
what
rap
we're-
partner,
Okay,
not
okay.
life partner.
Okay.
And
No,
I-
I didn't know if
and
it was
then
a life
That
partner.
wouldn't be
or
very
whatever.
Christian.
Yeah, that's not Christian.
That's
Like,
not very Christian at all.
not that there's anything against. I'm just saying. that
Unless
it was
Christian is the name of the guy. The guy that's
no,
a fucking-
just- he's Christian. All right.
No.
He has Christian
So
in him
Christian
all
as fuck.
night.
So I did a few music videos for his buddy, and then I did a few music videos for the other guy. And then it was like maybe 4 or 5 down the road, I believe. I might be wrong, but then he wanted to do one with a
Oh,
horse,
wow.
and he had to actually learn how to ride. Because there was one of the owners of the ranch was showing him how to make a move and turn to the side and go forward and back.
Okay.
So he had to kind of learn that like maybe 10 minutes before we even did the shoot, so he can be comfortable riding on it, just to get some good shots of that one section.
Probably not
big-
the best idea.
That's a big ass animal, dude.
That's the best idea.
It's
10
just-
minutes
it's a-
before.
It's a beautiful horse, very peaceful.
Maybe the day before.
Yeah.
Maybe the day before would be better
Yeah,
to
let's take
have
a
bit
dry
a little
run.
bit
Yeah.
more fucking comfortable than.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I got it. God's got it.
So
God's
get on
got
there,
it.
just
Pretty much.
smack him in the ass. Go ahead and get on.
God's plan. So how many? So the first dude that you did the video for, was that a country or a Christian singer
It
also?
was a Christian rap artist. Also, it was filmed near I believe it was a charity for the homeless. He was filming it near there somewhere.
Okay.
And it was next to some, I forgot where it was, somewhere downtown El Paso, but it was more for the word of the gospel,
Mm-hmm.
related text in there, but he kind of rapped it, did his rap thing during the song.
So you directed and everything, or?
Well, they would have ideas, and then they would show me either on the actual day of the shoot, which was harder because I had to come up with something, angles, and I would have to suggest things to make it better.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would show him, look, this is what it looks like, and what do you think?
I would have fucked them up. I would have brought fires and horns and shit.
Oh no!
But like, look, this is the look we're going for.
This is candy. This is delicious.
Yeah,
This is going down.
It's going to look like we're in hell, but we're not. They got to listen to the song.
It's just Horizon. It's just Horizon. It's not really hell. So how long does a video shoot usually run? Like how many?
For a real quick one, like maybe we're there all for almost 2 hours, and then the editing is like a couple more hours.
Okay, so and how good of a quality can you come up with? Like, how good of a quality can you get from a 2-hour shoot, real quick? Is that?
It's depending on the camera. Like for me, I shoot in 4K, so 4K looks pretty good. You can even do 4K with movies now.
Right.
If you want to, depending on how much they want to spend, if they want a higher quality, then there's 6K, 5K.
Holy shit!
Up.
Really?
But it just takes more.
8K,
it just
bro.
takes more 8K. It just depends on your preference.
Damn.
47 8K.
Oh shit.
K47. That's what I want.
KK-47.
That's the only 8K I like.
That's not AK. It's K.
Okay, well,
God.
I'm gonna add an A.
But that is for automatic.
Can we do AK-47?
No.
So how many videos have you done in total then?
I think like 7 or 8 or something like that. 6 to 8 around there.
Okay. And the one on the ranch with the horse that was not involved in any sexual way,
No, it's not.
much to our dismay.
Yeah.
How long did that shoot take?
We were there for an hour and a half.
Was half of that time learning for this dude how to ride the motherfucking horse, or?
It was like maybe 5-10 minutes. It wasn't that long. He picked up pretty quick.
Did he?
Yes.
It's a natural.
He's a natural.
But
He's
it's
a
not,
natural rider.
It's not just that. Like from what they told him, that you have to be at peace. You have to be not nervous. You can't be upset because the horse. They say that the animals feel it too.
This motherfucker's psychic and shit.
So you
What
gotta
the
kind of
fuck?
just pet them a little bit
Yeah.
and get to know them to see if they're comfortable with you. If they're not comfortable with you, then
Yeah,
there's
it's
no
on.
way.
You
There's
gotta
no way
tap
to
on
get-
his balls a little bit.
No, not that way. No.
You touch him. What the
You
fuck?
gotta rub the backside. You gotta rub the
Wrong. No,
backside.
you're not supposed to touch him there.
No, I mean, you're trying to get in tune with him.
Yes.
Well, that's a big ass fucking animal, man. Those
Yeah, I
motherfuckers
don't know,
are
man.
crazy. How can you not be intimidated or scared by something that is all muscle? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That thing is holy shit.
So you don't ride horses? You never been on one?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
No.
No. Why? I don't. No.
Uh,
Have you?
Growing up. Yeah.
That explains a lot.
Yeah.
No, I've never.
Can't say that I know how to ride a horse, but I've been on
I
a
can barely
horse.
tell you what a horse looks like,
Yeah.
let alone fucking tell you how to ride a motherfucking horse. Oh my god! So what? So to be part of this dude's video, did you have to like his music? Did you hear his music and be like, all right, I could get down to this? Or
His music was cool. I've always wanted to work with rap artists. So it
the
was
Christian rap
opportunity.
artist?
I didn't expect it was a Christian one, but it was something to get started. And after a while, you learn more and more after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when this dude came out, was he all dressed up all hip hop style too when he was rapping, or is it?
You know, actually, when we did the first few videos with his partner, not that kind of.
no.
No, I just wanted to clarify because I know how people
You
think.
just
know what
called
I'm
them
saying?
gay.
So they were
Yeah.
dressed into like almost like kind of like
Rhinestones?
real tuxedos,
Oh,
almost like tuxedos they had on.
oh, okay.
Rhinestones.
They were dressed
Tux-
nice.
well,
They were dressed nice.
tuxedo
Okay,
t-shirts.
okay.
No, like
Tuxedo
sleeve-
t-shirt. If it's not a
tuxedo
tuxedo
tops.
Like
t-shirt, he ain't real.
like
Like
a
the
Dumb and
tie-
Dumber
no,
tuxedo, or
the
like with
blue
top
and
hats?
orange. The
They
blue and
had,
orange
I
with the
think
pimp
one,
cane.
one was a blue and one time was a
Fuck yeah.
red and different colors, but they were nice.
No,
you
no,
know?
Yeah?
bullshit.
So
Had the
both
ruffles. Did they have ruffles?
No, they didn't have ruffles.
They ain't shit.
Damn, see, they lost me right
They're
there.
coming up.
You get a tux, you got to have ruffles.
It was either get the ruffles or get the horse.
Get the-
That's-
I'll take the
upgrade
ruffles.
on the,
I'll take the
they had to
ruffles.
upgrade on the horse.
I'm not taking no horse.
Damn. So you're vibing to their songs?
Yeah, but I mean, I think no matter what song you do, when you start editing them,
Mm-hmm.
it kind of you overplay it and you don't want to hear it that much anymore. Like
it
whatever
gets
song
old.
you want.
Right?
Yeah,
Right. It
yeah,
gets
yeah.
old because you're
At the beginning, it's like, oh, but when you finally finish the project and you play it on the TV or whatever to just test
like,
it out,
I never want to hear
you
this
enjoy
fucking
it.
song anymore.
You don't enjoy it too much when you're editing because
Right.
it's you know,
It gets annoying. It gets annoying
little,
because it's the
little.
same.
a little.
It's the same
Yeah.
thing over and over.
Repetition.
It's the same beat, the same words. Nothing changes. It's fucking meticulously the same shit, but you're trying to focus on everything else.
To make sure it's matching with what they're saying.
Right,
and everything.
word by word or
Yes.
beat by beat. Damn, that's got to be
Have you gotten any like weird requests for like a photo shoot or anything
besides
like
the
that?
horse.
Besides the horse,
For a video
like a
shoot,
donkey show or anything like
It
that.
was
or-
they were asking me for a video shoot, but then they wanted to do in the funeral, somewhere in the funeral
What?
home, like with the hearse and the casket, but we never got to.
that sounds interesting though.
Yes.
What? Wait, what?
It was
So, is it for like a business for a funeral home business or
No,
was
it's
it-
for an artist.
Another
For
rap
music-
video?
I think it was a rock artist. I can't remember, but I think it was a
wow,
rock
from
artist.
horses to fucking funeral homes.
Yeah.
Holy shit. So he was gonna be a rock artist, and he was gonna be doing it at a funeral home. and the
Somebody
whole
else, somebody
casket?
a whole
Yeah,
different.
yeah, yeah. No,
cli-
there's
No,
a
no,
lot
yeah,
of
no,
different
no, yeah,
client,
no, not
It's
the
not
same
the
dude.
rhinestone cowboy, guy.
I
Not
can't
the cowboy.
imagine him
not the cowboy guy,
going from that to that.
not the rapping cowboy.
So it's gonna be the whole hearse. I take it he was gonna be the one in the coffin, or
Yeah, I think he wanted to come out of it and.
Oh,
Eerie-
see, I won't even fuck
eerie.
around like that.
But I
Mm.
mean, we just didn't. I guess they didn't have the budget or
just
or-
fell through.
What if someone locks me in there? I just,
That's
I
scary.
couldn't, yeah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
I'm scared to death of that shit.
No.
I ain't trying to help them put me under. I'm fucking. Everybody else is doing a good enough job for that. Dog. I'm trying to help them put me 6 feet under. So with photography, do you do any of those boudoir shoots? Is that the word?
No, I
Ooh.
don't do.
You don't, or you haven't.
If it was presented to you,
It was
tastefully.
presented, but we never got to it because they couldn't have the budget or they never followed through.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you be okay doing that? Would your wife be okay doing
No,
that?
I wouldn't because I try to respect. She doesn't feel comfortable, so why would I be doing?
But just take her with you.
Oh no!
No, that's the last thing you
That's the last thing you want to
do.
do.
Why?
It depends.
I
I,
mean-
think it depends on.
It could get interesting.
I've seen those videos.
It depends on your spouse, but if they don't feel, then there's no point. I'd better just do other things like do music videos.
You know, your spouse shouldn't hold you down. I'm just saying that she's got to support you. You're putting food on the table.
if I were to, if they had a really big budget and I have to, and then if I needed the money and I told her, look, this is what they're offering.
Maybe you're really good at it. Who
this
knows?
Is, this
you
is
know
what they're
I'm saying?
offering, and if as long as it's not nude, and
Oh,
if it's if it's a certain way, it's a certain thing that they're asking to a certain extent, and she's okay with it, and she's gonna go with me, and I tell her, look, this is how much they're offering. Then if she says yes, I have her blessing to do it. Then okay,
man,
and it
But
makes
if
sense.
that's a lot of
Yeah, it's a lot
hoops
of
to
a lot of hurdles to
you
clear.
get to.
a lot of things.
Oh,
I mean, because if
man.
you think about it, you're able, especially nowadays with this whole OnlyFans and shit, you're able to create or go tap into another market,
Yep.
and you have something more on your portfolio to say, I've done X, Y, and Z besides the horse and the fucking hearse. I got this whore that we've been taking pictures of and videos and.
Was pretty close to a horse. I mean, it's just without the S.
Without the trotting. Without the trotting.
I mean,
Yeah, because I mean, it's
Tomato.
kind of hard to. Because I mean, I figured as as a growing business, you want to
expand.
do like
I'd
this,
be knocking on all the OnlyFans doors.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
it's
Like,
just like-
hey,
like Samuel Jackson. He never says no. He's like, fuck it, let's do it.
yeah.
Why
And-
not? Hey, you want to play a fucking dude getting eaten by a snake? Yeah, fuck it. Why
Yeah,
not?
the camera's been shaking way too much, so I'm going to go ahead and just stabilize it right here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You got to make sure.
I mean, you don't
it's
have to be
about
in
the
the
art.
You don't. Your face doesn't have to be in the.
No, yeah. If you want to tell a story right,
I'm going to zoom in. As I'm cascading out.
Not all pizza deliveries go exactly the same.
Yeah.
Oh shit. So besides the boudoir, what else wouldn't you do? How about that question? What wouldn't you do as far as a filmography?
I can't think of anything at the top of my head. I mean, something weird and strange that's too much. Maybe I don't know. I can really.
Like
What about like
Furbies
an,
or like
furries?
Furries.
Yeah, not Furbies.
Oh,
Like say somebody from an S&M spot hit you up and said, "Look, dude,
We're not gonna be naked. We're just gonna wear costumes.
we're wearing the most random shit, but we need somebody to document this because we're gonna use it for
Everybody's going to
whatever
dress
it is
like
that they're
My
doing.
Little Pony or something.
Yeah." Would you be down?
If my wife is there and
The-
there's a crew and we're all okay, maybe.
There just might be some whips involved, but nothing
If
sexual.
I'm not,
There's just
as long as I'm not involved in that.
No,
yeah,
no,
I
no.
mean, but they're just
No, you're
professional,
just- yeah.
strictly
they're just
professional.
freaks, though. You know what I'm saying?
So the thing is with that, you when you do even if you do boudoir or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
and something weird,
Mm-hmm.
you have to charge a lot. If they're willing to pay, if they want you to do that and they're looking for someone to do that and they're serious about it, then they have to pay. You have to charge them a lot to do it. If they're not gonna pay you a lot to do it.
Mm.
Like say they're gonna say, well, I can only do it $50. No,
Oh,
it
okay.
has to make sense.
So what is considered a lot for a shoot like that?
For like boudoir, you have to charge starting in the thousands because
For why?
because they're gonna probably be in the nude or half nude or
Mm-hmm.
it's sort of uncomfortable.
That's a discount for me.
Yeah. No, yeah. It's
See now,
almost
now,
free.
yeah, it's almost,
almost
free.
free.
I just want them to pay for my gas.
So would it be uncomfortable for you or for them?
For me,
For you?
for me, either way, like even if it wasn't married or not, it
Right.
would still feel weird because I mean, hey, like don't like I know what we're gonna do, but then I've had people where like I've had one. I was practicing on a client where it was just an outdoor shoot, and I told her, you have wear one of those medieval classical dresses that are casual,
Mm-hmm.
and she coming with
Hands made type shit.
she had a very like skimpy outfit, and I felt uncomfortable, and I even told her, look, you have to. She didn't tell me. She just kind of.
Can you tell that it was cold outside?
It was hot. It was hot outside.
It was hot as
but I'm
shit.
saying that she surprised me with that, and that wasn't fair to me.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of like that, I guess, in a way.
So what ended up happening? Like, did you?
No, I just did the photos,
Oh,
and then
okay,
I gave her some, and I was practicing at the time, but I didn't expect her to do.
Oh,
do that.
okay.
I mean, I get it. It's kind of hard to shoot, a girl naked with a heart on, and make sure that you
That's
get the
uncomfortable.
entire
Yeah, and then you're not
entire
representing.
story
You know what I'm
through.
saying?
Yeah, I don't want to get judged on something that I'm not.
But also you're not just taking photos. It's a whole set. It's a whole. I mean, you can involve like if you're gonna charge like 1,000 and up, you have to involve
More
makeup
hands-on.
makeup artist, a hair artist,
Oh, okay.
the set, the lighting, all the equipment. You have to plan it as far as the poses, outfits. There's a whole thing behind it, but.
Mhm.
But still, like if you want them to, they're gonna be paying you for the quality, for the time, for the experience, not
Mhm.
just the photos. That's what
Mhm.
you're trying to offer.
So, do you when people hit you up, say, "Hey, I need you to," or "I'd like a photo shoot of whatever," blah 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 blah. Do you feel like you have to connect with that person first before you're able to go out there and do what you're going to shoot, or you're like, "All right, just whoever's up, let me start clicking away," or whatever?
You have to try to get them to get to them a little bit, ask them questions, get them comfortable, and then you have to try to make them laugh and try to get them, even if it's like, let's say, a quinceañera shoot, and you barely had time to meet the birthday person,
Mm-hmm.
whoever it is.
La quinceañera.
Quinceañera, and then if you barely had time to meet them, and then so you go to a shoot, and of course they're gonna have the court with you, whoever
Mhm.
wants to be in the photos. And then what I do if they're not smiling, if they're having a bad day or whatever's going on, I ask the crew, hey, tell her something, that a funny word or phrase that makes her laugh, that you guys know she's gonna laugh. They start saying random stuff, and she starts laughing, and you just boom 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 with a camera and get it, and there you go. There's a smile.
Yeah, so that's your
Kind of
authentic,
like that.
your authentic moment.
Authenticity is.
What would be your funny word to get you going?
Me?
Yeah, butt plug.
That alone, right there, bro. That brings a smile to my face.
That's how well I know this guy.
I know him
That's
well.
fucking sad. That's a butt plug. Yes.
Yes,
Score.
of course.
Oh shit! Damn it! So I still can't get back to this thing about being uncomfortable with somebody who's like, you know what? I want you to take these pictures of me and be like, I don't know. I mean, I get it with the wife, giving you shit, but at the end of the day,
You're an artist.
you're an art. Exactly, it is an art form that you're doing. Like when you take, did you ever do painting?
I've painted when I was a kid. Yeah.
Like in the painting courses, you usually have to draw somebody in the nude, and it's
Well,
part of the art. It's the art
I think
experience.
They first the model when I went to classes at community college and we had to do a life drawing. I took a life drawing course with charcoal and whatever you wanted to use.
Yeah.
I would use charcoal, and they had to be comfortable with it already.
Yeah.
Comfortable with themselves, and then there was a lot of different other students, maybe like 10 students. She would be under some light in a pose for a long time, and they would take breaks But I think it all comes down to if they're comfortable.
Yeah, that's
Right,
what-
right,
Make it
right.
comfortable
But
for them in the
if
setting
they're cool
too.
with it.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. But usually, if somebody comes up to you and says, "Hey, I want you to take these pictures of me," right? I mean, they're already comfortable because first of all, they would come up with that idea.
So what I do is like say it's a person that wants to do a photo shoot of. I think I had one where they wanted to do an outdoor. It wasn't really boudoir. It was like a. I think it was
Naked Twister.
no a lacy. It was a lacy outfit, but it was no nude.
Oh,
It was
okay.
it was in Red Sands near somewhere in the far east side.
okay.
And then the partner came with them. Not partner, but their friend came with them.
Mhm.
And then before I even did that shoot, we did a shoot before, like it was a Valentine's shoot,
Mhm.
but
Oh,
just for
fluffer.
them to because she was trying to, I guess, show the single guys that she was available.
She was down.
but
Down
it
the
was
smash.
she was wearing jeans and a regular shirt, and we spent like a whole hour, and she got to know me, and I showed her my work before and the poses I had and everything, and we just got to the shoot. And then the second shoot was the one that was outdoor that she
Mhm.
felt comfortable with, but she told me, she asked me not to share certain images on social media or wherever I'm going to post them.
Right, because they're
Yeah,
for
yeah.
her.
So yeah, it's all about getting to know them and getting them comfortable, and if they want to bring somebody, hey, that's great too, and that makes them an extra level of security and an extra level of being comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
That's how from what I've learned.
Yeah. So then you're good. So if they're good, you're good then. So
Yes.
say somebody comes up, say, "Hey, one of these cosplay," and they're like, "Look, I'm gonna be a fox, but I'm only wearing ears and I'm butt ass naked, but I'm fine with it." Then you're good to go with it.
As long as there's a team and she's not the only one that's there that by herself, because most likely they're gonna want to bring that, and everybody's okay with it, even the wife and everything.
No, but you can't always go by the wife though. that's not good business.
well, I would have to tell her at least.
Oh yeah,
At
you can
least-
tell her
yeah,
when
yeah.
the paycheck comes in. Be
Yeah,
like, "Hey,
so-
I would
Yeah.
tell her afterwards.
by the way, yesterday, if you're going through my shit, you see a bunch of naked bitches on my, there's a bunch of naked pictures on my. That's from
I
a
think it
shoot
just-
I had.
Yeah, I mean, just if it brings in the bills, pays the bills, and
Yeah.
and then it would be good to go.
So, would you be down to film a porn? I
You're
mean,
putting me on the spot, man.
I mean, I'm trying to get you some business out here, bro. Trying to get you some work.
As long as it's in a professional setting and everybody's like,
I mean,
there
it's-
has to be something where
It's porn. How professional?
has to
How professional could you be?
if they were willing to pay a lot of money. That
Like, what's your minimum for an hour of porn shoot?
I wouldn't know because I haven't
Which
felt one yet.
But if you had to put a
If
dollar
you had
amount,
to put a dollar amount
Let's
on
say
it, like,
something maybe $2,000 and up. Something
that's not bad.
what for
depends on
An
what they
hour?
need. What they need.
or a whole movie?
Maybe if it's a whole, it just depends on their budget and what they want. And if they want lighting, I'm gonna tell them, you know what? Do you need light? Any shoot, you need lighting. Do you need this? I would recommend this. If they don't want that, then it might not come out really bad. You know.
So, if you were to do a porn shoot outside by a pool, what kind of lighting would you recommend for that?
It would be outdoor
During the
lighting.
day?
No, during the day. But
Or
it
would
had-
it be? Would you
actually,
prefer during the night?
no, actually, it has to be the best lighting is to use the natural lighting
Okay.
during sunset or sunrise. So it's early, like before 8 o'clock, maybe
Okay.
like around 6 or 7 in the morning,
Uh huh.
maybe 7. sunset before close to before 8 p.m. because there's the golden hour. You want
golden
the golden
shower.
hour.
Yes, the golden shower.
The golden shower hour
is always good.
And
that's
you have to use some type of you have to diffuse the lighting somehow.
What does that mean?
Usually they have like a white scrim type. It's like a thin material where it's white but it's still see through. And you put the
like semen?
No, not
Like
like
I'm trying to.
It's like a white material. It's like a white curtain material type.
Okay.
Like a softbox. It would be more like a thin, matty finish white material.
Okay.
And then that would be like you would have someone to help you to hold that in a box, like they would be in like a frame, and you would like a sunscreen. It's called a sunscreen.
Okay.
And you would have maybe like 3 or 4 holding it for you.
Oh yeah, I've
Against
seen
the
that
light, so it
video.
can soften the light. And then you want to try because once you hit like 12 noon, the light's right above you, the sun's right above you, so there's no way you can really block anything.
Right.
So it's even harsher lighting. So you want the soft lighting plus the softbox material to produce that beautiful cinematic lighting.
Okay. So say for us guys, right, that those guys always want to do them dick pics and whatnot for their ladies or whatnot. Like,
Not
what's
me.
the best? Not me.
Where do you find all this information?
Dude,
No. It's just
we've been around.
We've done our research.
We've talked to a lot of people. This
you
is the people
shoot-
that we talk from.
Would you
What's
shoot?
the best angle?
Yeah, top down or bottom up? Like
Well, what are you doing? What are you
you're trying to represent.
Trying to represent.
You're trying
what
to
you're-
make something
what you're
enticing.
packing.
Yeah, you're
Because there's
packing.
a lot
you
of
wanna-
people that want to know the
It's
right way.
advertising.
You want a combination.
Exactly.
You want a combination. You want close up, medium close up, like up to here to like maybe from the waist up. If you want to do a close up shot with the face, then you would go just from the neck down below the neck to their forehead. If you wanna, you can use a wide angle. You have to change angles between scenes.
Well, for us, it'd be zoom in. Very zoom. Yeah, I mean, I don't need no wide angle.
No.
So if it's one person, if it's
I
usually
can lie and say I need a drone, but I mean,
So what I do if I want to mix it up, and let's say I'm doing when I was doing the horse shoot.
oh
and
shit.
We start off with a close up,
Uh-huh.
close as I can. He was doing his first verses, the beginning of the song, so it was a close up, and then I would back up with my camera with my setup, and then pan out to make it wide, so you can get 2 in 1 in a shot.
There you go. Are you taking those?
He's taking those.
Yeah. You see, you got to zoom out then, right? Yeah.
Zoom out. So yeah, it just depends.
So what you do is you choke. You squeeze real tight so it's all veiny, right?
See, because I was trying to do like the whole Michael Bay shit where you have like pigeons in the back and shit, doves and shit, and like
I you know what I want to find a business that offers
I
doves
thought you were gonna steal my idea. What?
and do dove. Hey,
I'm more into the smoky, like Jurassic Park.
Oh, shit, okay. You're trying to go for the dark
that would be the next. It'll be a smoky dove scene with horses.
and a random penis.
Yeah. Squeeze the shit out of it.
So you want to go veiny? You said, right?
Yeah, you got to go veiny.
All right. So yeah, because I know there's gonna be a lot of people like these are the answers people want to know.
So squeeze veiny and zoom out. That's what I'm taking. So
is
you
that
can
where
throw
the-
doves if you
That's
want.
where the drone comes in.
The drone.
So the drone
If you
shot,
need a drone,
It'll
then
be
you go with,
the wide angle.
then you got to give the thumbs up.
yeah.
You need a wide angle.
You got to give the thumbs up to show that you approve this message. This is the shit. I told you the shit was gonna get weird. You didn't believe me when we talked earlier.
I
told
didn't believe you
shit's-
until right now.
I'm telling you, shit's getting weird. Oh shit! So if people want to find out and see some of your work, get more information about your stuff, where can they find you?
It would be AnthonyDesignCreativeMedia.com.
Okay, and that's on Instagram or that's on.
It's on my website.
That's a website?
My website. Yes.
Okay, and then I've noticed. So I saw on your Instagram you posted quite a few things. AI of certain pictures of AI, right?
Yes.
Do you worry that AI might be coming in and taking over some of your could take over some of your prospective bookings?
It could in a very not right now, maybe in the next 20, 30 years, maybe.
That long?
But I don't know. Who knows? It's going really fast. Like I could for artificial intelligence, it's right now, from what I know, like there's a program called I forgot the name, but you would basically in this program, you would describe what you want to see.
Mm-hmm.
Like for instance, like let's say I did one where it was Elvis and Marilyn Monroe. I described what I wanted to see,
Mm-hmm.
and it produced close to what I wanted, and I was amazed what it did.
Wait a minute. What website is that? Or you could describe a scene and you could
Describe a scene, and I believe it was the.
That's one that you have right here, right? That's the.
Yes, that one. That one. I described that I want to see him in a futuristic setting, cinematic world, and
we're gonna get fired because we don't have copyrights to that music. Because now everybody wants to get money, and I got nothing to give. Yeah, because nowadays.
Oh, you know what? I just remembered. It's called Midjourney. You can use Midjourney for artificial.
And you
AI.
requested those nipples on that guy or what?
There's no nipples.
That's standard.
Well, he has these big ass nipples.
He's got those
It's
big areolas.
metallic.
Areolas.
Oh, okay. Well,
I didn't record.
you're a freak.
So it gets us as close to.
I didn't even notice
to
the
what you
nipples.
want, but it takes many tries. Like usually the first try, it's the best one.
Mhm.
Then you start trying to say the same phrases and the same what you want in it, and it starts trying to. It starts getting really bad. It doesn't get close to. Sometimes it's a hit or miss with that.
Yeah.
So, but right now I know you can do artificial intelligence to make backgrounds for like say you don't have backgrounds at your home and you're trying to do a photo shoot.
Mhm.
You can describe a scene of a beach scene that's in sunset golden hour with water in the background. It'll give you that. You just got to be sort of detailed what you say, and it'll give you that backdrop.
That's a
background.
lot of golden shower talk. I'm just saying. It's like the third time I hear it. Just saying.
golden
You see, because
hour.
now they even have. I know I've seen one of those AI programs where they help you develop like a tattoo. Where you
Yeah,
could
yeah.
Get, and then you could put on there what you want, and it gives you
the
their fucking ideas or whatever.
augmented reality. You
Yeah.
can do that. Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. But you think? So I'm thinking this that the way that this is going, and Jules and I have talked about this before. This has probably just been brought out to the masses, right? Doesn't mean it's brand new. It means now it's just being brought out. That's being allowed to come out. So I'm sure, because I know like a lot of the people like within Hollywood right now, right? I think they're still doing the strike or whatnot, the actor strike or whatever. And I know a lot of people are worried because one, the writer's going to be out of a job because AI is writing scripts already. AI could basically do a whole fucking movie. There's oh my god, there was what's it, Mortal Kombat? It was some movie that somebody had said that it was like a fan art, right? And they ran it through AI to see what it looked like, and it produced a little 2-minute clip of what it could be, and it looked fucking amazing to a point where you don't need these fucking actors anymore. You don't need certain people anymore because even though they look real, they're really not. It's all fucking AI.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's.
They had him at a football game, right, or something?
Yeah,
like
well,
that?
they just had him at the Rams game. The
Yeah.
new movie coming out with the AI.
They had,
The
like, some
fuck are
weird
they, what's
shit
it called?
going on.
Oh, it's called The Creator.
Yeah, they were at the football game. The guys that were playing the AI, there was like 4 dudes just sitting around, walking around, and dude.
So it was for a movie and shit.
Yeah, it's a movie
Yeah?
called The Creator with
Well,
Denzel's,
they have
Denzel's kid.
Actors. They have actors, but they use CGI computer generated images to produce to make them look like they're robots, but it's just all camera tricks and
Yeah.
and editing.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
But
Yeah,
now
I was seeing
software
those weirdos,
software
yeah.
tricks. That's it. But it looks cool, you know.
Yeah, but now it's like, I mean, like I said, they look legit.
Yes.
It's fucking.
Yeah, I saw this morning. It was like pictures of them walking around and shit.
Yeah, they're at the game. It was at the Rams game this last week, but yeah, no, it's fucking. That's what our real world is coming to. All right, dude. So before we head out of here, once again, where can they find you? Where can they get a hold of you? How can people get a hold of you so they can get you some business here?
You can check me out at AnthonyDesignCreativeMedia.com. You can also check out my Instagram at Anthony Design Creative. But the best way is to check out the website. You have my info there where you can reach me directly. And you have my best work right now is on there. And also, I believe on my website there's a little link to the YouTube channel. I believe there. If not, I will post it, update it there, but it should be there, and you can click to see my work as far as music videos go also.
Yeah, so on the Instagram also, he's got a bunch of the little capsules of all the stuff that he has, all the different services that you have, his highlights, portraits, some of the AI conversation that we've been having about. You can see some of his stuff there too. He goes by the name of, the business is what, Anthony Design Creative?
Anthony Design Creative Media.
And Anthony Design Creative Media. Get at him on the Instagram. Get at him on his website. Any last words before we head out?
No, that's it. Thank you guys for having me on this show.
Appreciate it.
It's been a pleasure to be here.
It's been weird as shit.
It's been weird. We gave you nightmares, right?
No, we gave you ideas and
Yeah.
inspiration.
But to refresh that, you OnlyFans for a right price, right?
I'm not sure on that.
I mean,
That's a yes. That's a wink, wink.
yeah,
Yes.
for the right price.
No, I mean everybody's got a price.
Yeah.
Everybody's got a price for anything. So till next time, don't be an asshole. Don't be a dick. Deuces.